I actually don't do this for a living, as if you couldn't tell. I'm actually in IT. I'm that computer guy that comes to that weird computer guy that comes to your desk and solves all your problems, right? Except I go to companies, right? I actually got some business from Planned Parenthood. I was there doing some work, and I had an error. It was abort or retry. And I thought that was really weird because I actually had a say. That was for the guys. I'm really lousy at impressions, and I've never really done one, so you're just gonna have to live with this. You guys ever seen Bar Rescue? Anybody? We got a few Bar Rescue fans here?
Yes!
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 Right.
It took me a minute, but yes!
Okay, Bar Rescue, John Toffer.
Yes.
He goes into these bars that are failing, and he gives them this pep talk and remodels their bar, whatever, right? Okay. Second part of this question, you guys ever seen Ghost Adventures? Yeah. Or like any of the paranormal shows, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is my impression of John Toffer on a paranormal show, all right?
I'm trying to find a waitress.
I think you're lazy and you don't want to go to the light. Look at this shithole. You call yourself a ghost, you're not worthy to haunt this house. Thank you. You know, there's a lot of the Pure Michigan ads that promote the Michigan tourism. I get it. We gotta fund the state. We gotta tax the shit out of all the tourists, and all. Like I get it, right? But I think their ads are very misleading, and I think they're very slanted. I don't think they're right. Okay. So I want to give you Andy B's version of Pure Michigan. It goes something like this.
Andy B.
It's a land of opportunity, where hitting a deer is as common as Phil Coke blowing a sage. Experience culture by visiting one of our thousands of party stores owned by the same assholes we fought in past wars. Take a tour on our many highways glittered in orange barrels. Orange cones, detours, barricades, lane closures, heavy equipment without operators. Experience a true sense of road rage when that asshole passes you on the right, and the right lane's closed a half mile ahead. Welcome to the state where the losses of its professional football team raise as high as the unemployment rate each year. Welcome to where Martin is your best friend, where insurance and divorce are nobody's fault, and where the only thing that would really fuck up this act is me forgetting the last line. Thank you, folks. I'm Andy B. Good night.
Isn't it?
Funny.
Okay, right?
Because you paid how much to get in, right? Right, so fuck you if you're going to be mad because you screwed up the last line. All right, Andy B. Everybody. One more time for Andy. Show him some love. We still love you. We still love you. We still love you.
I live on the corner of Eastern and Franklin. So that just explains itself. We had about 200 crack sales in the last week, I think. We hit a record. Corporate's pretty happy. But I live in the ghetto, and it's not as bad as everyone likes to think it is. But I get harassed a lot for being a white guy. People just like to make fun of me, but you gotta hold strong. I got called a Jake Gyllenhaal looking motherfucker by my neighbor the other day. And you can't say anything back, because immediately, well, we all look alike. I can be like, oh, you Forrest Whitaker looking motherfucker. Like, well, I got this lazy eye in a gunfight, motherfucker. There was a shooting a couple weeks ago right by my house. And I was sitting at my house getting ready to go to work, and all of a sudden I heard noises, and I thought, you know, it's fireworks season. But there's a distinct difference between the noise of fireworks and the noise of a gunshot. I learned that. Fireworks are more like, gunshots are just, ah, shit! Motherfucking help! And the guy just runs across the street. got shot in the leg by his girlfriend because he brought home the wrong groceries. It's a major crime, he says. Was that you, dude? Was that... Sorry, man. I'll sign your cast. But no, there's a Burger King in my neighborhood, and I don't like going to Burger King because I'm a goddamn American and I don't believe in monarchies. That's what we fought a fucking war for almost 300 years ago. To not have a Burger King feed us shitty burgers and steak fries. I'm gonna make my own restaurant called Burger President. And every 4 years you get to vote on a new menu. And eventually we're gonna vote in a black menu, and everyone's gonna love it at first. Kool-Aid and fried chicken for everybody. And then eventually people are gonna get really sick of the black menu and be like, I'm pretty sure Burger President's a Muslim. Get this fucking menu out of here. Show us your long-form business license, Burger President. I'm sick of this shit. Sean Hannity's endorsing McDonald's and shit. He's sick of it. He's sick of it. I'm sick of mainstream news and all that shit, but I would rather listen to mainstream news for hours on end than hear one goddamn conspiracy theorist talk to me for 5 more minutes. I'm so sick and tired of hearing of conspiracy theorists, because they're always fucking stoners for some reason. Have you ever realized that? Literally the least credible people in society are trying to break the case on some huge development.
That's bullshit.
Dude, you just got talking to me about the huge social importance of SpongeBob. I don't need to hear about how Monsanto is gonna poison us all. You stupid motherfucker. Oh, Illuminati's gonna kill everybody but 500,000 people and only leave essential people? Make yourself more fucking essential then, instead of making dreadlocks and fucking watching Netflix for 14 hours a day, you piece of shit. I actually quit smoking weed recently, so, boo. That was my dealer. He's pretty pissed. I quit smoking weed because I got a new job. I am a certified dog trainer at PetSmart. So
That's worth it.
yeah, that's worth it. I get real sick and tired of people coming up to me though, and they're like, "You the fucking dog whisperer? You gonna whisper to some dogs?" No! I'm just a dog trainer. I'm not a fucking Mexican dude that whispers to dogs. There's a big difference, but I've realized I'm a people trainer more than I'm a dog trainer, because most people don't know how to take care of their fucking pets. They literally sit in there, well, my dog barks at people and gets really bored and chews up my house. Well, what do you do all day? Oh, he just sits around for 8 hours, doesn't do shit. What would you do if you fucking sat around in a house with no entertainment for 8 hours, you dumbass? Jesus.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Apparently she's part min pin or something. I don't know. I was watching Netflix the other day, and I came across one of my favorite TV shows as a kid, The Magic School Bus. Do you guys remember that show? If you guys know what The Magic School Bus is, it was a cartoon program in the 90s where this teacher took her elementary school class on these magical adventures, and the bus could transform into airplanes and spaceships and submarines, and they could go anywhere they wanted to go. But never watch a show that you loved as a kid and as an adult, because it ruins the nostalgia. Because this whole time, when I was a little kid, I was so excited when I watched Magic School Bus. I wanted to be in this class. But now as an adult, I watch this show, and I'm just really pissed off at how irresponsible this bitch is with other people's kids. She's taking 4th graders to outer space, not even a permission slip from the parents. Sure, she's always like, put your seatbelts on, kids. Oh, great, Miss Frizzle. Glad we're thinking of safety when we're going inside an active volcano. That's great. I'm switching school districts. I don't need your bus. I'll ride my bike to school. This is bullshit. There was one episode they had on there where they were teaching kids about the digestive system. What better way to do that than make one of the kids swallow his whole goddamn class in his Cheez-Its? And as a kid, I was excited. We're learning things. We're learning new things. My mind is growing. But as an adult, I know what happens to things when you eat them. And it occurs to me that this little kid's gonna shit out his 4th grade class on a cartoon program, and I'm gonna watch it. But it just got me thinking, like, how fucked up is that? But then they kind of, like, you know, petered out, and then he sneezed the kids out, which was kind of bullshit. You might as well go all the way. I mean, I'll watch a kid shit on the school bus. I don't care. I've seen worse shit. My name's Derek Kaplan. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Thank you for coming out. Give it up for Brian B.
Jensen, right? Are you really a virgin? That's hot. You want to go halves on a bastard with me?
Not original.
Just checking. Jackie Chan does all of his own stunts because it's hard to find 2 Chinese guys that look alike. This is in poor taste and it's terrible timing, but I have a Tracy Morgan joke. I love Tracy Morgan. I hope he doesn't die. He was great in The Green Mile. I love the rolling response that got. There was half of you that took a moment. That was Michael Clark Duncan. Oh, he's dead too. Ooh, that was bad. That was about as bad as when Steve Irwin died. Too soon? It was 8 years ago. And I loved that man. I loved Steve Irwin. He was an educator, he was an entertainer. And anyone that can positively influence so many people's lives is a hero to me. They interviewed the people that were with him when he died, and they said his last words were, "I'm dying." Which made me really sad. But then I figured it's Steve Irwin, and he approached everything with energy and, you know, just... So it probably sounded more like, "Oh, I'm dying!" You should have heard Las Vegas when he died. The whole town in unison. Everybody just went, "Oh!" Who had Stingray? Nobody? Nobody had $1 on Stingray? Oh. I just learned that puppy mills are a bad thing. It sounds so cute. Like, do the puppies work at the mill? Pushing a little cart? On the same note, breeding to death doesn't sound like a bad idea either. I'm just joking, I have a girlfriend for this next joke. I got into a fight with my girlfriend for the first time ever. She's just such a sweetheart. We were playing Words with Friends, and I put an S on the end of a letter that she just played, and then she asked me the cutest question. She said, "You can't fucking do that!" Poor girl. In an effort to seem younger, whenever I'm asked a question that I can answer with information that I learned in the 80s, I play dumb. Let me give you an example. My niece asked me the other day, "Uncle Jimmy, what does humility mean?" And I said, "If you don't get the fuck out of my cell phone right now, I'm gonna smack your ass back to Mel Mac." I mean Pluto, which isn't a planet. I'm young. I get it. Thank you.
They changed it back.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Did they just change it back?
Literally within like...
Hang on a second, you're backlit. Is that Neil deGrasse Tyson? Is this the time to discuss astronomy right now?
Cosmos!
Cosmos, you're missing Cosmos right now. It's on right now, season finale. Why are you here?
This is better!
already explained to you how hard it is for me to do my own goddamn jokes. High as shit. I'll bet you the cuter an animal it is, the better it tastes. Cows are ugly. You ever tried cow's cuter counterpart? Cuter counterpart? Veal? Veal's delicious. Delicious. By that logic, I'll bet you a baby koala tastes like a blueberry Pop-Tart. Just cute little... Koalas are marsupials. That's a snack that comes in its own pouch. That's great. What was I talking about? It smells like weed over where I was sitting. Did you hear, it's a couple years ago, did you hear about the guy that released a bunch of wild animals and killed himself in Ohio? Yeah, he had a bunch of exotic animals, and he killed himself and released a bunch of like tigers and bears and stuff in rural Ohio. Rural Ohio. Rural.
What am I saying wrong?
Rural. Fuck. Next joke. They say the only way to kill a werewolf is with a silver bullet. So, why weren't we overrun with werewolves before the gun was invented? I have a theory about that. Maybe we all were werewolf. Maybe we all were werewolf. Werewolf. Fuck!
You are cute as a button, you little virgin, you. I expected a much fatter, uglier 21-year-old. You know, because really the virgins are all fat and ugly or touched by an uncle. You clearly, if defense, you know, vagina defense was an Olympic sport, you got like the gold medal. Kick save, get your penis away, kick save. Is this your girlfriend? You a fucking nerd? You know you're not getting, how long you been going out? Anything over 3 months, you're fucked. Why are you doing this? You heard the whole story, you ain't getting none. You at least let a tongue in once in a while. You let a tongue in, little tongue, visit the man of the boat, you know, a little bit, let him concentrate. She's like, no, I got something else. Oh, fuck. This thing stinks. Do we got another mic? What the fuck? Who got the funk on this thing? I can say what I want. I'm 49. I ain't getting in that little girl's skirt. Am I? You should look at that wingman. She says, you can suck his cock. Girls, when they got a wingman, they call it a cock blocker. I mean, really? Really? You're gonna do that to us? Really? You're gonna show someone else? All right? Look at them all. It's like 5-on-1. Fuck it, we're saving her. We're the whores in this joint. You're not touching her. Fuck us. Put it there. Great, just what I wanted, an old leathery catcher's mitt. Aren't you glad I'm back? Yeah, I do stand-up all over the Midwest. Recently did a show at a place called The Crazy Horse. I programmed that into my GPS, took me by my ex-wife's house. Apparently I'm misspelled horse. Watching the television, famed televangelist Pat Robertson came on and said, "It's okay to divorce your spouse if they have Alzheimer's." Yeah, my wife misplaced her keys. I called that close enough. Have you ever had a threesome, anybody? Menage a trois? I've never had a threesome. I had a 2.5-some. I met a girl. They were conjoined twins. They were joined at the waist, you know?
Oh, God.
Yeah, one of them was yelling, "Deeper, deeper!" The other one was yelling, "Rape!" I had one woman told me she wouldn't have sex with me even if I was the last person on the planet. And I was like, really? Whistle or no whistle, I'm getting some. It's not rape if you don't have anybody to tell. What? Nobody's coming. I'm your help. You know? She's blowing the rape whistle, and I'm like, I'm here to do both things. I'm going to get you and save you. Don't worry. Started a little business of my own, kosher hot dog factory. Call them Anne Frank's. Nobody can find them. They're located above your grocer's freezer. You guys are racist. Jew-mongers. I started a little valet service. I call it Rosa Parks. A little Mexican woman runs it for me. She does a good job. I saw a sign, some things confuse the hell out of me. I saw a sign above a door on a clinic. You know, the free clinic? Saw a sign on the door. Above the door, it says in huge letters, "Confidential AIDS testing." It's like, not no fucking more. You better hope when your girlfriend drops you off, she can't read. Oh, you guys are lots of fun. I went over to my buddy's house. He's a single guy, and I go into his bathroom. He's got a loofah, and I'm like, "Single guy, loofah, that's nasty." He says, "Why is that so nasty?" I says, "Because you take that loofah, you wash your face and your ass with that same thing." He's like, "That's not how I do it." I'm like, "Oh yeah? Well, tell me how you do it." He said, "That's easy. I take my loofah and I wash my arms, I wash my face, I wash my body, I wash my legs. I wash my nutter butters and I wash my butt. Then I put my loofah down." I said, "Yeah, but next time you go take a shower, go right to your face. Still, ask the face." He said, "Okay, smarty, how do you do it?" I said, "That's easy. I take my loofah, I wash my face, I wash my arms, I wash my body, I wash my legs. I take my loofah, put it down, I grab my girlfriend's loofah." I don't have the heart to tell her why her face is breaking out. Maybe I'd get her some of that Proactive and put that on her loofah too. So, you guys, thanks for coming out. My name's Brian Lee.
So I spend a lot of time unemployed because I say this sort of shit at work. I tell you what, being employed, not that bad. Because of bonuses, like not money, but when I'm unemployed, I'm a lot better in bed. But it really leaves me confused though, because I don't know if it's because I'm under less stress or a survival tactic, okay? Because my girlfriend's usually the only one working, which means if I don't lay this dick down right, not eating. I'm not complaining though, she's very fair, she gives me $1 an inch. But that means I gotta fuck her twice if I want a $5 footlong. I'm not complaining though, not complaining. Trade my 2.5-inch dick for 12-inch sandwiches. Do the math, people. It's a bargain. It is a bargain. Tell you what, I do I miss my friends from work though. I had some really great friends at work. They'd swing by my house if they were leaving town on a business trip, you know, come pay me a visit, be like, I'm glad I get to come see you, Justin, I'm gonna miss you. I'd just be like, what? We have technology, man. You don't have to miss me. We can chit-chat online, you know, maybe even Skype, video chat, and masturbate together. And he's like, whoa, I'm not gay. I was like, me either, fag nuts. It's not gay if we're racing. It's just some friendly competition. Some very friendly competition. Unless, of course, if first place comes in second place. That'd be gay. Then you're coming in a dude. And that seals the deal. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, I miss my black friends from work. I had some really good black friends at work. Don't miss my African-American friends, though. There's a difference. Okay, there's a difference. A good black friend, you'll be talking to them, they'll say shit like birthday, or I liked it. But this is my favorite, when they're like, hell yeah, that's what's up. I'm like, yes, that is what's up. That recharges my gangster battery. I'm like, yes, thank you. But it's not like your African-American friend calls you up like, hey man, you want to play magic cards, go disc golfing? No. Fuck you. I want to smoke blunts and do ill shit with my black friends. Your grandpa probably doesn't even know how to make barbecue, man. Hang out with you for it. That's not really racist. Say black people are great at making barbecue, because barbecue is fucking awesome, okay? And think about it, you know? Who do you want making your barbecue? You want me? No. You want the oldest, blackest man with the least amount of teeth. That guy makes awesome barbecue. And you know his sauce is sweet. Because he's rotted his fucking teeth out, right? He doesn't give a shit, though. He'll just be sucking on a rib bone. Get the marrow out of it. It's great. Oh, man. Came to my attention, though, I started to get a little bit too much free time on my hands being unemployed. Because I went on Pinterest. This is like a handicraft webpage for women. And I got a little drunk, and one thing led to another, and I made a wreath out of tampons, okay? It was fluffy like a sheep. I thought it was beautiful. I'm Scottish. But my girlfriend comes home, and she is pissed, okay? And it's not just because she caught me doing something dumb and high again or something. It's because she was ragged, which... I mean, she had to throw away a pair of granny panties, right? That's right, ladies. I know when the red tide's rolling in. Start busting out them grands, those parachute panties. Which I'm glad it happened, though. I'm glad it happened, though, because it got me thinking, who's going to appreciate this lovely wreath I've made out of tampons? My grandmother. My grandmother is a 95-year-old woman from Kentucky, okay? When my grandmother blossomed into womanhood, they didn't have today's tampons, okay? They just had corn husks filled with slave hair, okay? She's from Kentucky. It's Kentucky tampon, everybody. You can find that shit on Wikipedia, because I put it there.